Hi guys, today is our first day of Mission 2, and so I have a quick overview of Lessons 1 and 2. In these lessons, we are going to multiply multi-digit whole numbers by using several strategies. We're also going to round. We're going to round our numbers to the nearest 10, 100,000, or 10,000, and by rounding, that's going to help us estimate products in multiplication problems. So let's first talk about what are some of the things you should be expecting to do. You should be expecting to find the product of multi-digit multiplication expressions. And so an expression is a multiplication problem with no equal sign. We're going to round numbers so that we can estimate, and we're going to solve some word problems. So some vocabulary to estimate is to find an approximate value, an almost number. So you can estimate the product of 22 times 3 as saying that 22 is very close to 20. And when we multiply that by 3, we get 60. So 22 times 3 is about 60. That's an estimate. You're also going to need to know the word expression. An expression is a combination of a sum, a difference, a product, or division of numbers. So adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing that evaluates a number. And expressions do not have equal signs. So even 1 plus 1 is an expression. You can also go with 600 plus 3 plus 700 is an expression. It does not have an equal sign. And you also need to know the vocabulary word round. To round is to replace a number with another number of approximately the same value. So 8,261 rounded to the nearest thousand is about 8,300. We rounded that number, we got it to a nearest 10, or in this case, a nearest 100. So what might some of our work look like in lessons 1 through 2? Well, you're going to start with something fairly simple like 7 times 9. And that is 63. I have an equal sign on there, so this is not an expression. This is an equation. But then you're going to take it to the next step. You're going to say 7 times 90. So this was 7 times 9 ones. This is 7 groups of 9 tens. So our number is going to be just like our original problem, but we're going to go into the tens place with it. So 7 times 9 is 63. It's going to be 63 times 10, which is 63 tens, or 630. So we took that 63, we moved it over, so now the 3 is in the 10 spot, and we put a filler of a 0 in the ones. We can make that even bigger. We can say 70 times 90. So what this is 7 times 10. 70 is 7 groups of 10. 90 is 9 groups of 10. Still, we can bring that 7 and 9 together. And then the 10 times the 10 is 100. So if we have 63 times 100, we're moving that number over again. The 3 is now going to be in the hundreds place. So 63, the 3 is now in the hundreds place. We need 2 zeros to hold the spots in the tens and the ones. 1, 2 zeros, 1, 2 zeros. And we can also say 70 times 900, where we take out that original problem, we multiply it by 10 times 100, tens, hundreds. We get 63 with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 zeros, 63,000. I will be posting a video straight from Eureka Math on decomposition using number bonds to solve multiplication and division problems. This will not be a required video, but it will be there in case you need it. Some practice that you can do at home. We can multiply numbers by 10, 100, and 1,000. So start small, give a regular multiplication. Problem like 3 times 10, we know that is 30. Let's build on it. 3 times 100, 300. 3 times 1,000 is 3,000. You can also do something like 50 times 10. 5 times 1 is 5. 1, 2 zeros is 500. You can do 50 times 100. So again, 5 times 1 is 5, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 zeros, it's 5,000. And 50 times 1,000 is 5 with 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 50,000. Parents and learning coaches, you can also practice rounding with your students. So if you say, what is 19 rounded to the nearest 10? Here's the 10. That's between 10 and 20. So it's closer to 20 when it's rounded. You can ask, what is 727 rounded to the nearest 100? First, you want your child to say what number's in the hundreds place. That's the 7. This is between 700 and 800 with a midpoint of 750. It's below 750, so we're going to round this to 700. And you can round 3,815 to the nearest 1,000. That's my 3. 3,815 is between 3,000 and 4,000, with 3,500 being the halfway mark. So this is going to round to 4,000. You can go back and watch other rounding videos to see how to use the vertical number line, but I will try to make sure to do that in our live session as well if you need it, or reach out and let me know if you need it. Again, I'm always available. I can do a live session, one-on-ones, answer questions, but hopefully this will be a good explanation. Let me know if you have any trouble, and I will see you in class.